Antiquity LSB electric guitar heritage cherry sunburn. L-O-P pull. Yes, I'm bringing that back again because it's funny. I bought a new guitar and amp. Now I say I bought a new, it's the first ever guitar and amp I've ever bought, because the first guitar and amp I got was a Washburn my mum bought me, which was a starter one, very small amp, so big, it was great. So I sold it, I needed to get rid of it, I got rid of it. I went to my friend's house, he had a nice new guitar, a nice Marshall amp, all the pedals he had, and I said, oh nice, I think I've always wanted to play the guitar. Tried 20 years ago and never got the hang of it because it's all the you know, all the finger muscles you need to learn and muscle memory. I'm learning slowly. He said, well, I've got this one, I've got this starter one I bought, you can have it if you want. It was a Rock Jam one, and the guitar was okay, but the amp that came with it was just dire. If you want a grunge, like a dun-dun-dun-dun, good luck. So I researched for about 3 days. Yes, I'm quite into my research. If I'm going to spend a lot of money on an amp and a guitar, I want to know what I want, what the best starter amps are. And it came with Marshall, Fender, Black Star, Line 6 Catalyst, not the Spider, I've heard the Spider's rubbish, and Boss Katana Mark II. And I was like, okay, so I've got these 5 brands. I did a comparison. The Marshall sounded too boxy, the Fender sounded like it was in the opposite room you're playing, the Black Star wasn't keen on it, so then it came down to the Boss Katana and the Line 6 Catalyst. I researched them both and then found out that the Catalyst was a new one from Line 6 that was trying to basically copy the Boss Katana. Boss Katana's been out for about 6 years apparently, but I liked the sound of the Catalyst a lot. Quite a bit more. It was more live and pure sound than the Katana, but the Katana you could have multiple effects on at the same time, whereas the Catalyst could only have one effect on. I researched all these, went to a shop in Manchester, spoke to the guitar guy, and I said what I'm up to, what I want, what I don't want, what I'm looking for, and he said, here's a great guitar, we don't have any catalysts in, but here's the Boss Katana. You can get the 50, the 50 plus, I think it's called. The 100 or the 200. The 200 is going to be way too big for you. The 100 is slightly bigger than the 50. The 50 plus is about 80 quid more, and it just gives you the capability of having the effects pedal. I said, well, can I get other pedals for effects rather than having to get their brand? He went, yeah. You don't have to have it with just the 50 and not the 50 plus. I said, so I'm effectively paying an extra £80 for the ability to have this effects pedal when I'm quite happily, as a learner, to not having effects pedals at the minute. I can adjust it myself on the top. So I ended up getting a Boss Katana 50 Mark II, and then I said to the guy, well, I like this the Antiquity LS1 electric guitar. It's like a Les Paul copy in heritage sunburn cherry, and then what's this one? This one's an LSB, which is the one I got, an LSB, which is here. I got this Antiquity LSB electric guitar heritage cherry sunburn. This was £139. It has the volume, the tone and volume, and it has a little knob here. Basically, this knob, effectively, when it's down like it is now, it controls this. and it's when it's in the middle like that, it controls both, and when you push it up, it just controls that board there. But for the grunge and what I'm learning currently, I have it down at treble, because rhythm is basically just a nice rhythm. And obviously you've got the tone and the volume, the strings aren't the most aren't the best. I might probably going to upgrade them into they feel a bit flimsy, so I'll probably upgrade them. But I said to him, what's the difference between this one and the LS1? Because on the LS1, so you have that one and the other knob there will control the first one, and then another knob there and there will control just the one pickup here, and obviously this knob, this little switch here, would be up here. So it's good for people who are in a band, which I'm not, who just basically want to basically guitar, flick up, flick down, quick change over depending what effects you want. So I said, what's the difference? He said, well, basically you're effectively paying, it was £170 the one with the 4 knobs. So I said, well, I'm effectively paying another £35 just for 2 knobs that basically to me don't see the point at all, but I can flick between the different pickups here by the switch here, and then I can just set the tone and volume on there. That'll do for me. He said, well, I said, will this do for me while I'm learning? So I want a learner to an intermediate, because obviously I'm going to be an intermediate eventually when I'm learning. He said, yeah, that'll be fine, and then once you want to go even further, maybe you go to start gigging, then you go for say a £500 guitar. So this was enough for me. Yes, I decided, because the line 6 catalyst was what I wanted really, but the effects weren't. You could only use one effect at once, whereas the Boss Katana, you could use multiple effects at once. So I got the Boss Katana, and like I said, I got the 50 Mark II because I got told for what I need it for, the 100 is okay, and to be honest, I've only got it on 25 watts, not 50 watts anyway, because 25 watts is plenty for what I want. If I want to go higher, I might do, but at the minute 25 is enough. It's very loud when I put the master volume and the volume up, the normal volume and the master volume up. It is pretty good. Here it is, the Boss Katana 50 Mark II. The good thing is you put your headphones in, so if your wife, your girlfriend, your kids or your neighbours and you want to play on it, you put your headphones in there and you're just annoying yourself. You've got the foot controls, so like whereas the Boss Katana 50 Plus or the 100, 200 comes with the effect pedal, you can get it, you can't get it with this, but non-Boss pedals, and plug them into there and you can get the same effect. All the actual Boss Katana pedal is for, the effect pedal is for quick switching if you're at a gig, but I'm not going to be gigging with this, and if I am, then I'll figure it out from there. I'll just get pedals and learn how to use the pedals. You got the USB here, which is basically if you want to plug it into your laptop and use the advanced settings with the Boss app that you can get auxiliary in. You've got your power lead. You've obviously got the big ass thing, and up here you probably can't see it because it's too far away, but you just have the line in for, obviously you take the line out of the guitar, line into here. You've got the various modes, so you just press variations at the top here and change. You can the other reason why I got this is because the Catalyst didn't have an acoustic thing, so it basically makes it sound like an acoustic guitar. And say you're out gigging or whatever, and then somebody says, oh, let's play an acoustic version of this, I can flick it onto acoustic and it sounds just like an acoustic guitar, or it's the best it damn well can. So I got that's the reason why I got that. The gain is obviously gives it that doo-doo, doo-doo type of thing. Volume is self-explanatory. You got the bass, which I don't really put up. I put it and leave that at 12 o'clock normally. The mid when I put about 9 o'clock, which is so less mids. Treble about the same, quarter to 12 o'clock. You have a boost function, so basically just boost the volume, boost the effects you're using. And it also goes well because it has 2 dials on it. You can turn it up and then you turn it on. As the effects button, it has the delay. I don't know why I say delay. I'm not an American. I'm English. It has the delay button, and basically when it has the delay button, it has a thing down here that says tap. And I said to the person, "What the heck does tap mean?" And basically what it means is, when it lights up, the more you press it, the quicker it flashes. There's more of it, so instead of it going duh, duh, it goes duh, 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 duh. So basically, the slower the flashing, the longer the effect lasts in one gulp. The quicker it is, the more you get, the more duh, 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 duh you get. Reverb is it obviously, basically the same as the delay, but reverb is just like if you ever go into a hallway and you say hello and it goes hello, 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 whatever, that's basically reverb. Your sound is reverberating off the walls, off the ceiling, wherever, because it's an echoey room. It's basically an echo. Reverb is just another word for echo. Master is just a master volume. You got your power stuff. It's just standby, 0.5 watts, 25 watts, and 50 watts. And then you got your channels, which is just basically just for your effects, basically. Channel 1, channel 2. You can sort of like decide what effects you want and stuff. You press and hold channel 1 and it logs it. You want another one for a different effect, you press channel 2, press and hold it, it logs it. I don't know what the panel one is, but it's just this is tone setting, so that's basically what it is. So this is what I bought. Now this was 230. The 50 plus, which was basically just meant I could have the effect pedal with it, was 300 and something like 20. I wasn't going to pay 80-90 quid to be able to have an effect pedal when I could just go and buy some other effect pedals that will work with multiple amps. So I didn't bother. I got the cheaper one. And me go buy cheap, buy twice. No, this is a good starter one. So there's the one that I got. So I'm very happy with this so far. There is a few things I need to figure out, because basically I've got the Boss Katana 50 Mark II, which I'm very happy with at the minute, although I wish the Catalyst had all that did, because I would have got the Catalyst instead. I may get the Catalyst down the line, I may sell this and then the Catalyst comes out with some better updates. I really prefer the sound, the more natural, raw sound of the Catalyst from line 6. And obviously my guitar, which is the Antiquity LSB Sunburn Orange Red whatever, and it's great. I don't have to unscrew it from the back, because the other guitar had the cheap one. You had to unscrew something from the back there to thread the strings through, whereas this one you don't have to. The strings go through the bottom of the thing there, go up, up, up. Hope you like this video. Tell me what you think. If there's some songs you think are good for learners, or any links you think are good to help people learn different, but I don't know what the keys are called even though I'm doing them. I need to write them down, but to be honest I don't really care what the keys are to a point, as long as I know how they sound. I'm happy with that. Follow my progress of learning. I'm going to do videos as I learn songs, as I get used to how to use this gear better. Let's see if in this time next year, which is February, so February 2024, see if I'm upgrading my guitar, if I've made this guitar and I'm amazing at it, and how see how good I've got or how bad I've got it. I'm going to try and do an hour a day, maybe half an hour a day, an hour a day, of playing, because it practice makes perfect. We'll do some shorts of me playing the guitar soon as I go, and then I'll do longer stuff as I get better. Hope you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, thumbs up for me, nice one, comment, and I'll see you all soon for hopefully another enjoyable video. So what can I say? That's it. Bye bye.